What year are you at the university?
I'm a junior.
All right. And then, do you have the need for purses for game day?
I do.
All right. In general, how often do you find yourself needing to get a new purse?
A new purse. Well, it's hard because, like, being a college student, like, you have your backpack and then you have your purse that you take, like, to restaurants, but then you also have a purse that you would want to take when you're, like, going out. So I feel like I usually have a need for, like, a new purse just because there's so many different, like, occasions.
Yeah. How often do you find yourself wanting a new purse?
Pretty often. I like purses, so usually when I'm at the mall or something and I see something cute, I, like, am drawn towards it.
Yeah. Do you use only designer, or does that not affect your choices?
I think if it were to be a bigger purse that's like more eye-catching, designer would be preferred. But if it's just like a little wristlet, then and it's just like simple colors or something, I might not care as much.
Yeah. How about like for like a crossbody, or does that kind of just depend on like the style?
No, I don't think crossbody would matter too much. Because it is probably like a little on the smaller side if I were to have a crossbody.
Yeah. And then do you like ever find yourself needing a new purse during like a certain season, like in the summer, spring, fall, or winter, or like certain specific times?
Probably definitely in like the summer or fall, just because I feel like you're more active, you're running around, like there's a lot of coming and going versus like I don't really go that many places, I guess, in the winter, like around holiday time.
Mm-hmm.
So I think summer probably, yeah.
Yeah. Are you more inclined to like buy a purse if it was like during a like a sale season? Like, you know, there's like end of summer sales and like for Thanksgiving break, Black Friday.
Yes, if I were to buy especially like a nicer purse, it would definitely happen during that time.
Okay. And then when you're at the mall, like you said, you like feel more inclined to buy a purse.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
I think it's just because you have more options and like you see it in front of you, so you get to touch it, feel it, you get to like I guess see if you really like the purse or not, compared to like online where it's like, oh, maybe. Like I think I like the color.
Yeah, like you said, for online, do you ever purchase any bags online?
I think in the past I've like specifically like Michael Kors, I've looked online just to like put it on my Christmas list or something, but usually if I'm purchasing it myself, like I'll always buy it like in store.
Yeah. When did you find yourself specifically for like game day needing a purse? Like, do you use one every single game day, or is it kind of a come and go?
Yeah, well, like I don't like if I'm like going out or game day or like gonna be running around a lot, I don't like to have a lot of stuff with me. So if I do take a purse, I would want it to be something like small, but I don't really have like the perfect sort of purse for game day, so I usually end up like throwing it in one of my friends' bags. But yeah, game day, definitely a purse would be helpful.
Yeah. So you said that you don't really have one for game day. So did you not buy one for this game day, like with the new regulations?
I did not, because I was afraid that with the regulations I wouldn't have anything that like worked with it.
Mm-hmm.
So no, I didn't get a new one.
All right. For game day in like previous years, would you use bags that were like the Gators color, or was it more neutral?
More neutral, probably like a brown or like, yeah, definitely a brown.
Okay.
To match my boots.
Would you be more inclined to buy something like, there's the clear bag policy, to buy a clear bag if it was a designer brand, or would you want one that was cheaper?
I think it would depend on the design, because even if it is designer brand, like I wouldn't want it to look like weird or like too gaudy or anything like that. So if it's just like a casual like purse I'm only going to use for game days, then like on the less expensive scale would probably be preferred.
And then cheaper.
Yeah.
Would you like prefer your bag to be kind of like personalized? Like I was thinking like monograms and different fonts and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean I feel like that would definitely be better than just like a clear, bag that everybody's gonna have.
Yeah. Do you think more people would be inclined to buying something if they could personalize it?
Yeah, for sure. Especially with like people liking monograms and stuff like that. Absolutely.
Yeah. If you were declined on a game day by like one of the security guards, if you had a purse that was just a tad over the regulation size, would you go and buy a clear purse, or would you be more like just like live it in the moment?
If they actually took my bag, I would probably be inclined to go buy one. I saw a girl last game day who like didn't get the memo on the policy and like had this backpack thing, and they like literally would not let her in, and like I was like, oh my gosh, like do not want that to be me. So I would probably be more inclined to go buy a bag.
All right. And then if or when would your need for a clear bag take place, like specifically? Would it just be during the game day season?
I mean, game day would definitely be helpful. When I worked at Ulta, if we wanted to take stuff into the back, we had to have a clear bag. So I could see myself like definitely using it there. And I know a lot of retail stores or just like businesses in general where they do deal with like retail and products like that. They do have to have clear bags. So yeah, like I could totally see it being used there.
Oh, that's interesting. I've never like heard that. I like that. If you were to become aware that you needed a new purse, what would be like your next step, like in general?
I would honestly probably just go online, like I said earlier, just to kind of like browse and like see what's in trend or like what's like in style for the season or whatever. And then after that, I would probably try to go to like Dillard's or like the mall, big department stores, just to see what they have because they usually have a good variety of brands.
Yeah.
But yeah, just kind of like look around and see what's in style.
Yeah. So like you're more like inclined for the style, not like specifically a designer. Do you have like a specific like designer that you
I really like Michael Kors and I tend to go towards that a lot because like I got the wallet for Christmas one year and then like kind of a matching pattern for my birthday the next year, so it's just kind of like this continuing trend.
Yeah.
So I do like Michael Kors, but like I'm by no means am I like stuck on that brand or anything.
Just stuck.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So when you are looking for a purse, like what kind of information would you want to know?
I'd want to know what it's made of, especially if it's like, not to sound like bougie or anything, but like real leather versus fake leather, because sometimes the fake leather can like come off on your clothes and like I've had that happen.
Yeah.
And it stinks. So like what it's made of or how many pockets it has, you know, if my wallet that I currently have can fit inside of it, you know, things like that.
Yeah.
I'm not a really big like long strap person, so like type of straps it has, stuff like that. Just
Yeah.
random.
Are you like more drawn to like a specific like kind of purse, like a crossbody or like a big bag, or like you said earlier, there's like so many different occasions that you need different kinds, or do you have like a specific one for that occasion and then kind of like wander off into one specific one?
If it's just kind of an everyday, like we're running to Publix or we're running wherever, like it's also a problem because we are students and like I always have my backpack. So if I don't have my backpack, then I would prefer a bigger purse just because you can throw everything in it. But on the same hand, it's annoying because then you have to transfer everything over. So right now I've just been kind of hanging out with like my wristlet, which is like I can go out with it or I can just throw it in my backpack and it's no problem. Specifically on game day, I would definitely want something smaller, not like a big bag that I would have to like carry because then it just becomes a hassle, like carrying it around the stadium and like stuff like that. So, like you said, I think it's more like depends on the situation I'm in. But convenience is definitely key just because like we are in college and like we're always running around doing something.
Exactly. Do you think like a bigger like clear bag would be more like well adjusted for someone who's older and has a lot more stuff that they need and are used to bigger purses and have to transfer a lot like of their stuff into a bag for the game day? Or
yeah, I think a bigger kind of tote bag would be better for an older adult who, like I mentioned, like either has a job where they have to have some sort of clear bag or I've even seen some like teachers or like elementary school kids who like they have like they're not in great areas of the city and so they have to like have their bags checked when they go in and stuff like that. So I think for someone like that who kind of like has a pretty regular job, would be more appropriate compared to like how I said the college student is always like running around and like changing up what they're doing. Yeah.
Right. And then okay, going back to like what kind of information you would want to know about the purse, like if you were to like go on Google looking for a purse, what would you like type in? I know that's a hard question.
It is a hard question.
On the situation. But.
Even though I said I'm not tied to the brand, I would probably just search Michael Kors purses first. Honestly, I would probably just go to his website and like look what he has, and then based on those trends, kind of branch out. And it's weird because I said I wasn't tied to the brand, but like maybe I am. I don't know.
Like subconsciously.
Yeah. So I think I would probably go there first or go to specific designers' websites just to get a feel for like I said, like the trends and the styles.
Yeah.
But yeah.
All right. And then lastly, would you prefer to buy a purse in person or would you buy one online, or does it not make a difference?
So now that we're talking about like sizes of purses, if it was like a big purchase, like a $200 or $300 purse, I think I would definitely want to see that in person just because it is a larger purchase and I want to be like sure that it's really what I want. But for something a little more casual or something that's not going to be like my main purse, like I would 100% be okay just like buying it online. Like when I studied abroad in Rome this summer, I for like my passport documents, like I wanted something to like keep them all together, but also like that could be a wristlet if I was like, you know, running to the bathroom or something like that. So I ended up just ordering one online off Amazon. It ended up working out great, and I would like take that out with me. So like it's kind of not the normal circumstance, but like for that situation when I was like in Italy, like it worked well. So
All right, awesome. Thank you so